Karens are infamous for being annoying and thinking they're above the law. But what happens when Karens pick the wrong battle and try to fight police officers?
He verbally abused me.
You verbally abused me as soon as I got here.
Here are 4 examples of this happening, starting with the case of Brandy McGowan. On the 30th of March 2022, police were called on Brandy after she was seen threatening people with a brick in a Florida Walmart. At some point, she decided the brick wasn't good enough and stole a pocket knife to wield instead. When an officer arrived, he found Brandy holding the knife. The cop was armed with his service weapon, but Brandy refused to drop hers.
Drop the knife now! Drop it. Drop the knife. Drop the knife. Drop it now.
Brandy seemed blissfully unaware that the officer is pointing a gun directly at her and has a taser in broad view on his utility belt. In these circumstances, he is well within his rights to use it to subdue and disarm her if he feels as though she's a danger to him and the civilians around him. Clearly, she doesn't understand that, as she stands her ground and continues to threaten people with her weapon.
Put it down. Drop it. Drop the knife. Put it down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down.
At this point, backup arrives on the scene and takes the attention off the first cop for a moment, giving him the opportunity to holster his weapon and switch to the taser. In this situation, it's obviously much more preferable for the cop to use non-lethal force, but it's dangerous to lower his weapon while in a one-on-one standoff. The arrival of the other officers gives the perfect relief for him to switch to and deploy the taser.
Drop the knife now. Drop the knife.
God damn it. So you're all kidnapping me? You got it?
The taser does a perfect job of disarming Brandy and allowing the cops to put her in cuffs and detain her. After the Walmart interaction, she was taken to a local hospital for evaluation, where it was discovered she was, somewhat predictably, high on meth and had apparently ingested over 4 grams of the stuff before entering the store to cause her chaos. Back at the police station, it was also discovered that Brandy had a lengthy criminal record, with charges including burglary, kidnapping, and battery. For this incident, she was hit with another charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, carrying a sentence of up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. If this doesn't convince you not to take drugs, nothing will. But this next case is a perfect example of how alcohol can have very similar effects, at least on Karens. This officer was called to a bar on the night of August 11th, where there was an intoxicated woman allegedly attacking multiple people and causing a serious disturbance. The woman was quickly identified as Christina Cabot, the wife of the previous mayor of the town, and someone who has clearly overstayed her welcome at the bar.
Bitch is crazy.
Literally can't make me laugh on camera. Get me in trouble.
Okay, if I'm on camera. That bitch is crazy. No, true story. She was literally been in here. She walked into me. Why are you in here? I said, oh, it's a cool bar. They don't like you. You're black. I said, what do you mean?
She's been in the bar for a while. Just being dumb.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know if you know who she is. She's Tim Kenneth.
We all do, yeah.
You all do.
Yeah.
I know.
Just, maybe take her and take her to the next city over. Like they
But
do
she's
in Los
been
Angeles.
touching people, pushing people.
Okay.
She tried to push me off her chair.
No,
Okay.
seriously, okay, so I've been smoking cigars now.
Yep.
Other patrons of this bar detail exactly what Christina has been doing to cause the disturbance, and it's clear she hasn't made herself popular. This is also the second time today that police have been called to remove her from a bar. She's been intoxicated nearly the entire day, so the police decide it's time to have a chat with her and get her back to the station.
Who's this guy?
His name's Dan.
You know what happened to me.
If I be honest,
What happened to you?
if I be quite honest with you,
You know what happened to me. I'm
if I
Tim
be honest with
Floyd.
you,
Yeah, but no, this
Okay.
is different.
I don't know what
But
happened.
you
Yeah.
Where have you been?
like
Like just now or
Did
like
you
my
just
whole
get
life?
here?
You get a little bit of a
No, I was talking to other people.
No, you just got into La Crosse this year?
cigarette.
No, we
You
had
are-
dinner together over at Turbo like 6 years ago.
And you're gonna pretend like you don't know what happened to me?
I know who you are. I don't know what happened to you.
This town is going to shut Tim and I down everywhere we go because of what happened to me. Because the police department said that I did something wrong.
You asked for the
All
video, so
these
you must enjoy
white
something.
fucking motherfuckers think that I did something wrong.
Okay.
Even though the police department dropped all the charges. Even though the police department continued to investigate me when they had no right.
So what does that have to do with tonight's
Nothing.
action?
I don't even know who called the police
So,
on me.
a few people
You should
did.
go ask them.
So they've already told me. They
What
said
did
that
they
you
say?
were pushing people and touching people and
My son do that.
trying to push people off their stools and acting disorderly.
Not true.
Christina lets the cops know that she believes the city of La Crosse, where they are, is out to get her and her husband. Evidently, the police have investigated her in the past and dropped the case, but obviously there's something bigger at play here, or at least that's what she's trying to insinuate. In reality, Christina is extremely intoxicated and looking for any reason to blame someone else for the ruckus she's been causing, and a way to get out of this situation.
This is the guy right here. Let's go talk to him. Come on.
No, we're not.
Hey, tell him what you think about me.
I didn't talk to you once.
When I pushed you off your bar stool, right?
You never know. I never said that.
I knew on my place. I'm about to come up.
Sir, I think we lost you.
The police are told that Christina was politely asked to leave the bar multiple times, to which she violently refused, becoming both verbally and physically abusive, starting fights with anyone she could get her hands on. At one point, she even sat down in the middle of the bar and began kicking and screaming like a child. It was at this point the police were called to the scene.
She needs to go. I don't care where she goes. I don't care where the she goes. But she needs to go.
No, we're not going to go inside, ma'am.
Christian,
I
stay here
am
for me.
Christine. You know my name. You go in there.
We're not going to go in there right
Oh,
now.
you're just going to accept that?
Definitely
We're going to be able to treat me like this as long as I live here?
Treat you like what?
Yes.
How are we treating you?
You're here. I did nothing wrong because they called the police on me because they're white.
What was the other call?
Same thing.
The guy that I talked. Look at this. We're talking on him a white supremacist.
I just like to put in a good word for
buddy.
that lady right there. She's an okay lady.
She's okay?
Yeah, she's an okay lady.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Yep. I just want to put in a good word for her. But, whoa, what the fuck was that? I do this shit. Why you push me? And I ain't even with nowhere.
Well taken.
You did see that right. This guy came over to put in a good word for her after talking with Christina in the background, and then she immediately walked over to pay him directly in front of the cops.
Actually, I don't feel safe in the city anymore.
Out of here.
What's more is, if something happens to me
This
tonight,
is my job, bro. Bro, this is what you know that.
Yeah, no.
I swear to God.
You're good.
Bro,
just called you.
I
Yep,
do this
yep.
shit, bro. Thank you.
Ma'am, is it okay if we talk over here for a second?
I do this shit for real, for real.
You come over here and talk to me. And my name is Christina, and you know me.
I'm just calling
Don't
you
call
ma'am.
me ma'am.
Why?
Thank you.
Christina.
Because I
Okay,
asked you
Christina.
not to.
Is it okay if we talk over here, Christina?
No, I don't know what you want to talk to me about,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure you can do it right here. No one's
So
here.
unfortunately, you do have to go to jail tonight, okay?
Wait, let me put... Do you think I deserve to be arrested right now?
What you be charged with?
I don't know. What am I being charged
You've
with?
been arrested for disorderly conduct.
Disorderly
You
conduct?
been detained.
Oh, white girl, I don't want to go.
Due to everything that's gone on so far, the cops decide to put her in cuffs and take her to jail for the night. Frankly, it's impressive that even while restrained, she still managed to make enemies. On the way back to the car, she refused to cooperate and made her legs weak, forcing the cops to drag her. And even that wasn't the most annoying thing she did on this walk.
I need you to put that wallet in my purse.
I'm gonna carry it all the way over there. Okay, just like
No,
this.
I want you to put it in my purse.
Well, let's go and then we'll make it happen. Okay. Thank you.
I'm not going anywhere.
There we go. You just need to walk.
Next spine problems.
Is there a reason why you're doing this, Christina?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Please walk.
please walk?
No, why?
Can we walk over here,
This
please?
is mine.
I'm gonna walk all the way down and she already had to carry you. You were the uncooperative.
Christy, can you please sit in there?
No.
We're trying to be decent,
No, I
please.
can't. You're not being decent.
Please.
You've been here
Please
forever
don't
and you
hurt the
know
officer.
Tim.
I do know Tim.
Yeah, I can't believe
That
you're
doesn't
doing
have
this.
anything to do with your
Yeah, it does. I didn't do anything.
Look your left.
No, I can't. For you?
Okay, ma'am.
After acting like this all night, you'd think it'd be time for her to drop the act back at the station. But she thinks differently, choosing to make the entire team's lives as hard as physically possible.
Christy Cabot. She's not real cooperative. She wants to sit in the, she's not resistive. She just wants to sit in the squad car. So we had to force her in there. So.
She's right here?
Yeah.
Christy. You said Christy, right?
Yeah.
Christy. Can I help you sit up here? Christy. Oh, okay. You're all right.
Chris, you get your bowl in this PVC for me?
I got the wheelchair behind you guys.
Oh, my heart.
Well, yeah, I want PV.
Christy,
My hands.
you're fine. I'm set.
Okay, for you guys. This is just, I went to jail. She said, nope.
You guys are really hurting me. What are you doing? God, I must be so fucking violent. Can I please? Whatever this is, it hurts.
I'm just holding out. You want you to fall. We're gonna go back.
There we go. You can let go.
Well, I'm gonna hang out here.
And also this hurts, whatever this is. We'll get off.
The cops finally managed to get Christina into a wheelchair so they can properly bring her into the station, kicking and screaming all the way there. She was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest, as well as firmly placing herself on the bad side of pretty much every cop and civilian in the entire town. Christina showed exactly how awkward Karens can make situations like this, but the cop in this next case shows exactly how to handle them. This Karen had just been detained by police in a Walgreens after going on an extensive racist rant towards a group of Muslims in the store. She has her plan to make the officers' lives as awkward as possible, but this cop is here to shut her down.
Ma'am, no weapons on you or anything like that?
No, here.
No, that's okay. Stand up for me, please.
No.
And just make sure you don't have any weapons on you.
Look, I don't even have
I don't know.
pockets.
Turn around. I don't want to touch you.
I don't have pockets.
Okay. Under arrest for battery.
I didn't do any battery.
No, when you spit on people, that's battery.
No, I did not. Listen, he verbally abused me.
Well, that doesn't give you the right to spit on them. That's what you verbally abused me as soon as I got here. Did I spit on you?
No,
You're under arrest for
don't
battery.
do
No,
that.
yep,
It hurts.
definitely doing
That
that.
hurts.
Yeah, they're handcuffs. They're not for comfort.
Can
Let's
I
go.
take my purse?
Absolutely. Come on.
Oh,
Let's go.
please don't. No,
Oh
don't
no, you're
hurt
definitely
me, though.
going to jail. Let's go. Walk.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
Can I leave my car here?
That's absolutely fine. Sure.
Yeah, this is unbelievable.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
10-15.
Officer, this is unbelievable.
Let's go.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, I'll get a good attorney.
God bless you.
Yep. God bless me. God, because I'm a Christian.
Christians don't talk like you.
This cop managed to get her in cuffs and out the door in record time, but he still has to get her into the patrol vehicle and back to jail, and this Karen isn't going down easy.
Confirm for me
Please
or
don't do this. Please. I didn't do anything.
How about you just stand there and stop talking? How about we do that? How about we do that? That doesn't give you an excuse to act the way that you're acting. None. Just stop talking.
You have to leave. We'll take care of it. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, you guys have to leave.
This officer saw me last night. I've been having a lot happening in my life. You really think that's gonna happen?
With a simple
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you apologize too. I apologize. I'm not a racist. I have friends that are Muslim. Okay? I have friends that are Muslim. Oh, that hurts. You're hurting my hand.
well, they're handcuffs. They're not for comfort.
Well, I've never had handcuffs.
So that's a no. Okay, so
Except when I
those
was-
same Muslims that you were talking shit to just decided your fate and they elected to not
Thank
prosecute.
you. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless them because if it was up to me, you'd be going to jail.
Come on, officer, please.
But they decided as the victim that you were not going to jail.
Oh,
I suggest you watch your mouth because
Well,
Shut up, listen. The particular group that you decide to mouth off to were professional or nice. Some people might kick you in your face and they're gonna come pick up the pieces. So I suggest you watch your mouth.
In an act of extreme kindness, the group of Muslims she spat at and was racist towards decided not to press charges and asked the police to let her go. But somehow, even that isn't enough to stop this woman from running her mouth.
my father was with the army. He was a captain in the army.
Did anybody get her 14?
Look what you did to my aunt.
You should be going to jail.
Huh? Oh. Can you get me my purse, please?
Hey, you got a 14?
No, I thought he was holding it.
Get your stuff and leave.
No, what do I do with this?
What do you do with what?
Oh, that purse.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I've never had this happen to me.
Then keep your mouth shut and you won't have it happen again. Literally keep your mouth shut because you spit on somebody.
Listen, you don't know what he did to me.
You don't have the right to ask me how to talk to you when you're disrespecting people.
He disrespected me first.
Literally spitting on people. Gather your belongings, count your blessings, and leave.
Listen, I'm a
Bye.
Christian.
Yeah. Well, you need to look that up.
And I go to Calvary Chapel.
You need to.
All right?
That's concerning. Yeah, very concerning.
Yeah, we'll talk to Pastor Doug.
I will actually. I will talk to Pastor Doug and let him know how you feel about
Sunday.
different
religions. Sunday for the church.
Okay, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
11 a.m.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Thank you, officer.
You have a good night, man.
Thank you.
Get
And
home safe.
thank you, officer. You're respectful. You're respectful.
They all are, man.
You're not. Thank God for President Trump.
Not the president.
I don't even know what that means.
Enjoy him too.
This woman was incredibly fortunate to be let away with no charges, especially after everything she said on camera. But Sean Malarkey wasn't so lucky. Malarkey was arrested for domestic violence after hitting her ex-husband with her car, but when the cops moved in to arrest her, things immediately started to go south.
Ma'am, step out.
Excuse me.
Step out.
No, excuse me.
Step out.
Sure, hands off of me.
Step out of the car right now. You're under arrest.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
Malarkey's behavior is erratic and her tones aggressive from the off. Her children are in the backseat of the car, but this doesn't seem to affect how she handles the encounter, and things only get worse.
I will tase you if you don't get out of the car.
You better take your hands off of me right now.
I told you you're under arrest. Get out of the car.
Why?
Because you have a warrant.
I just sent a message and I am... Excuse me.
Get out of the car right now.
No. Did somebody say that you could come into our house?
Asking the cops who gave them permission to enter the property is a common tactic in situations like this one. But for the suspects, the reality is that the police are well within their rights to enter property uninvited so long as they have a warrant. With a second officer's assistance, Malarkey is removed from her car and cuffed. However, this is where things get even worse.
You did this.
No, I didn't do anything.
Andy asked you to get out.
Excuse me?
Andy asked you to get out of the car.
No, Andy yanked me.
I yanked you because I told you you're under arrest and you refused to exit your vehicle.
Are you going to stand up and be cooperative?
Are you going to understand that my attorney has filed a motion to quash this?
We're going out here, this way.
To quash this.
You hit us, you do anything stupid towards us, we're any charges on. If you hit us, or anything, let's go.
You've already hit me.
I didn't hit you. I asked you out of the car. I told you you're under arrest. Now you got a whole show for your neighbors here.
Even restrained, Malarkey's attitude does not change at all. The cop then smells alcohol on her breath, which may explain some of the bizarre behavior.
You are a shitty f***ing human being. You throw somebody down in front of their children? What the f*** is wrong with you?
Sit down! I told
you! You piece of shit. You know what? You are the piece of dirt that I wouldn't piss on if you were on fire.
I smell an odor of alcohol on your breath.
No, that's my
That's your
I'm pissing on you.
Okay.
She defies the officer's orders and tries to leave the vehicle, then makes a point to single out the cop who initiated the arrest.
Get your f***ing hands off me.
We see situations like this often, where a suspect will target one member of law enforcement and use them as a scapegoat. This is typically followed by legal threats, so they're likely targeting the officer they feel they could best build the strongest case against. However, this wouldn't work all too well.
Get your f***ing hands off me.
Cool out. Hey, if you keep resisting,
Get your
charge you with that. If
You know what? I'm gonna charge you with putting your f***ing dirty ass hands on me.
Stop moving. Let him take off your watch.
Malarkey then goes on to make violent threats to the officers. Pay attention to how quickly she tries to change the conversation after her most extreme threat.
You know do you know what he's done? If you
Stop kicking us.
I'm gonna kick you right in the f***ing
That's mean. Don't do that.
You are dead.
What's that?
You are getting sued.
No, what'd you say before that?
Face is getting
You said I am dead? What do you mean by that?
You are
Elaborate on it if you mean it.
you're getting sued.
She continues making the cops' lives difficult by pretending to have trouble getting out of the car, though it's clear from her movements that she's not actually trying. She blames the tape on her ankles and says it's the cop's fault she tried to kick him.
Put your feet. No. Put your feet down there.
It hurts too much. You could just take it off.
Okay, no. No, you're gonna kick it.
No, what am I? I'm a fucking 100 pounds. You think I'm gonna take a 200-pound dude?
Well, you've already kicked at us a lot of times.
Why?
You're not gonna win.
Why?
You're gonna hurt us.
Why? Because that guy right there.
The one you tried to fight? Okay, Sean, let's go.
Why? Could you ask yourself a question?
Sean, put your legs
Why?
She was charged with aggravated assault of an officer and aggravated DUI. This was her third DUI with a child passenger. Soon after this arrest, she was also charged with endangering the life or health of a child and violation of a bail bond and received a misdemeanor charge for resisting or obstructing an officer. If you enjoy true crime videos like this, make sure you're subscribed to see more.